What's up there? This is Mr. Mike Kaufman, and in this two-part video series, we're going to take a look at rubrics in Google Classroom and how to use them to improve feedback and the ease of grading with student assignments submitted through Google Classroom. In this first video, we're going to take a look at how to set up a rubric with Google Classroom, and then in video 2, we'll take a look at how to grade and give you a student view of what it looks like from their perspective. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing you want to do here is in your classwork page, you want to create a new assignment, give it a title, and fill in the instructions. All right, from there, go in and you can fill in your other information, such as which class it's for, students, grading, when it's due, and topics, and so forth. And then once you're ready, you're going to go down and click the plus rubric button. If it is grayed out, just wait a minute. Every once in a while, this feature takes a second to load, but as soon as it's ready, click plus, and you've got three options there. Now, the first one is to then create a rubric, and that's where I'll start. Now, from here, the first thing you want to do is decide whether you're going to use scoring or not, right? So you can have a rubric that attaches a point value to it or not. In this case, the default is adding points to it, but you can always turn it off or turn it back on. And then here you have your criteria title, right? So this is, for example, mechanics in writing or layout if you're doing something visual, whatever it is. And then here you can add the description for the criteria. So this could be your learning goal, your learning progression, whatever it is, again, that your students were expected to master. And then from here, you now have the different levels. So again, because I have scoring on, I can decide the point value. I can go from descending or ascending. I will give the level a title, add a description, and then to add a new level, I'm going to click the plus button, give it a point value, and add the description, and I'll continue doing that until it's all ready. Now, if you want to delete one of the levels, you can click on the three-dot menu, and you can click delete that level. And then to add a different criteria, you just click down here, add a criterion, and you continue the process. Now, if you want to do ascending instead of descending, you can always switch that up, and so forth. And I'm going to click Save. Now, if I want to get rid of this rubric, I can always click the X. Now, notice in this case, because I used two criteria categories, each with a top point of 4, it has automatically added up the total points for this assignment, and that will be the case as well when I go to grade it, which we'll take a look at in video number 2. Now, you can also decide to add a rubric and choose one that you've already set up. Click Reuse Rubric, choose the one that you want to use, click Select, and it'll then automatically be attached. If I want to take a look at it, I can open it up. I can always edit it as well by clicking on the three-dot menu and click Edit. All right. And then I can also import it from Sheets. Now, in this case, I recommend only using this feature is if you are going to share a rubric with another teacher or if another teacher has shared a rubric with them. Right, and to do that, what you would do is, when you have your rubric open, up in the three-dot menu there, you're going to click Export to Sheets. Once you are done exporting it, to find the rubric, you can go to your Drive, open up your Classroom folder, and from there, Classroom has set up a folder for you called Rubrics Exports. You can open that up, and then from here, again, it'll act like any other sheet. I can then go there and click Share and share it with a colleague. What you do want to, though, be careful about is to not do major editing to the sheet. If you change the format by accident, it will then be unable to attach to your document. Now, of course, you could go in there and change the wording. However, again, I recommend doing that just within the actual rubric here. That way, again, you don't accidentally mess up any of the formatting and ruin your rubric. All right, so now let's take a look at what the rubric looks like from the student perspective. So if my student then opens up the rubrics example, clicks View Assignment, right, notice there the directions for the assignment, and then the rubric is right there attached for the student to see. It can click down the draw-down menu to see the different criteria details, scroll around, and therefore the student then knows exactly what's expected for them. So that's it. That's how to set up a rubric in Google Classroom and what it looks like from a student perspective. In the part 2 video, we're going to take a look at how to grade an assignment using rubrics, as well as what a graded assignment looks like from the student perspective once it's been handed back to the student. Good luck.